The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Las Vegas Raiders. Let the postseason begin. We're underway in this AFC wildcard weekend contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action in this game. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready?
They'll go play action. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom. Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
That's a 21-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Let's go. 33. Ready.
And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there. There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. Carlson's kick is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
That's a good start to this one, Kate. Not just individually for the kicker to be accurate in his first kick, but to really invigorate this home crowd and to take that lead on the opening drive.
Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Gun. Shot.
Burrow on the play action. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 24-yard dash, and it gives them the first down. We've set it down from 37.
4-yard gain on the play. And
Here we go.
First down.
Stop.
They'll run here on first down. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 37-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bengals have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll cobble together a yard there. They stop by Damone Clark.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
On one, ready?
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
11, 11, 11, 11. 180. Stop.
Back-to-back carries here. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
On one, ready?
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here we go. Here. Stop.
Now Burrow. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Ritter looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
On the ready.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Shotgun give here to JT. Having gain about a handful there. That stop made by Barrett Carter.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
52. Hut.
Throwing here, Ritter. Has a man on target to Thornton. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now the they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Ready, ready. 33. Set.
The first carry here for the rookie from the U. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a biggest first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
They'll toss it. Genty. He picks up 5 on that first down run. Brings up 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Come on, set. Ready.
Here's Ritter. Flush out now to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Carlson's kick is good, and that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good to get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 2, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Setting up the running back screen. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Gain of 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Bengals.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Raiders come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. The Bengals are out in front. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They have it following that interception on the final play of the 1st quarter. Ritter to throw. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Red. Here we go. Set. Cut.
Giving this to Genty. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Let's go.
This is Genty on second. Runs around and he's got space. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Let's get to him and take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Okay, right.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16.
Set. Cut.
We give here to Genty. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Black. Set.
Genty on the draw. Fights his way through a tackle. Good running. He rips off about 7. They're still short. 4th down coming up.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Chase coming in motion right.
Plays up.
The running back gets it on the draw. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Right, anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator is going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow bails out of the pocket quick. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Hits him on the in route. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Can.
First down, Burrow to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for second and 10.
Yes, sir.
To throw again, it's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing third and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice. Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Kick is away and really up there trying to pin them deep. And that putt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Now Ritter. Gets this to Michael Mayer. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted. He got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go. 45. Ready.
Ritter. Connects on the crosser. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Come on. Set. Cut.
And off to Jesse. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Headed out right. That one connects. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Set. Black. Set. Cut.
Jesse. Will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. They'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Set. Ready. Set.
Design quarterback run here. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point set break down the middle. And the Raiders push the lead to 2 scores now.
16. Bengals 7. Daniel Carlson, the kickoff.
Carlson, all set now for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Burrow to the air now. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
On 2, ready?
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Out of the shotgun, Burrow dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Burrow from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. It looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Complete out to the right. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush, finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Big 1st.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. He's got it at the 6. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 1-score game before halftime. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals cut the lead down to just 2.
Bengals 14. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
We'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough guard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They give it to him again. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after a 2nd-yard gain. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Here we go.
Burrow now on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go, here we go. What? Hey, can. Stop.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. That second down run is only going to manage a yard.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Let's get set. Right, 80. 11. 11. Stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
11 mighty. Stop.
Looking to throw. Throw caught by his running back. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
60 red. Ready?
Back to throw now. It's Ritter. Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Hut.
Back to Genty. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. These last 2 snaps will force this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
From the gun on 3rd down. Caught, nice gain left side. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looking to throw. This one's taken in by Thornton. This is close, but I don't think he got there, Brock. The stop is made in time. They're turning this over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Dive play straight ahead. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go. 11. Hey, 10.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. There he goes again. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 3rd quarter lead.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Ready?
First play is going to be a give to Genty. Escapes the defender. And another small 4-yard chunk there. Dax Hill up for the stop.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set.
Ritter looking to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
33, yellow.
Throw here, 3rd down. He'll get this to Tucker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A pickup of 17. That's a Vegas 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Needle blue. 60 red. Hut.
On 1st down, Genty. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Down. Set.
Ritter. That's complete to Bowers outright. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. Hut.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
So that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Ready.
They give up the guns. It's Genty. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Raiders have the ball, and they have work to do to save their playoff run. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready, set.
They'll go play action. Throwing the out route complete. some room to work. He does it. Touchdown! The Raiders take a fourth-quarter lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
The Raiders will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. They did it! He made the interception! Geno Stone picks it up. He's brought down up the 6-yard line. The time was just a kick away, Brock. It was just a kick away. Still trailing by 1 now. What do you think? Are they regretting the decision to go for 2?
I think you and I are on the same page. Just by the way you called that, you thought what I thought. Just get this game over, to tie the game. But here's what we don't have, and I think what will be most fascinating is I'd love to hear the coaches that entire drive. I'd love to be on the headsets because I hope for that team's sake it was not a rash decision made in the moment, but a calculated one talked about well before they pulled the trigger.
On his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Rolling back, gets the handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops it after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. 11 empty.
Burrow from the gun. Into traffic, complete. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop 1.
And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Back-to-back carries here. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game. This one's quickly mocked up, too.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got 1 hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32. Set.
Here's Ritter. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarrett moves incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. So 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
They put everything. He's got it at the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down into
is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Throwing here, Ritter. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
I'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Running from the pistol here with Jency. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Let's go. 10 black. Red. Cycle. Ready?
He'll throw it. It's complete. This is Bowers. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead to 7. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders grow their lead to 8. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11. Behind. 180. Behind.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
180. 180. Behind.
Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? Then recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Here we go. Here we go. Behind.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Could be the goal line. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals down by only 2 in the 4th. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
12.
The
Here we go. Here we go.
Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
11. 11 MT. Behind.
Burrow will throw for it. Chased out to his right. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Well, they took their shot at the tie, but they'll need to manufacture another score in the time remaining now as that 2-point try is unsuccessful.
It becomes a little bit tougher to punch it in for 2 when that defense knows what's on the line, too. That's a spot where their hand was forced after the touchdown. They have to do their best to surprise him with the call. Easier said, Kate, than done.
And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
On the set.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. toss it. Genty. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
50, great, ready.
Ritter setting up to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes them. It's going to be third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Here we go. 45, 10.
We're looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders up by just a couple of points. First and 10 from the 32.
Come on, set.
Now Ritter. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Here we go, here we go. Set.
They're going to pass it here. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Ready.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Down. Eat old blue, 10 black. Ready.
Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And that's a Raiders first down. But more than that, Brock, it should seal away the win for them. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Set. Ready. Set.
Genty from the gun. Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. That's a Vegas first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Yellow, 22. Field, black. Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down.
Let's go. Yellow, 40. Ready.
Giving this to Genty. Was unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Here we go. Set. 52 blue. Slide 2. Cut.
He's back to throw. Completed to his running back. And that first down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A 52-yard attempt.
Got all of it, and this is good. And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, the field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Has it at the 11. No tackles made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
On one, ready?
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Here we go.
Setting up to pass. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They attempt to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. Looked well downfield for that one. Only found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the tackle's made, so no miracle touchdown to the buzzer. This game's over. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. As one side leaves dejected, another can finally, at least briefly, Brock, relax here. Their playoff run extending into the divisional round.
Yeah, you get to these 60 minutes, and what is it, kid? A suddenness? Like the suddenness of the season being over for one, and then the reality of like, wow, here we go. Here's a divisional round. Here's a possible championship round. Maybe that Super Bowl is out there for us. It all happens right now in real time in front of our eyes.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.